My people, for so long I sat on the fence, though it was an uncomfortable place to be. Torn in two halves between the word and the world, yeah, it was not the place for me. And I would dine on sin as my main meal, but save my daily bread for afters. Only this spiritual indigestion made my heart burn, showing me that I cannot serve two masters. And through the pain, I still showed up to play to the world's tone, but you see, God still loved me even whilst I was still in sin, showing me that He is God and He is God alone. In the days of old, I still remember when I thought I was saved because I was a regular church member. Suited up, I would sing the songs, but in my heart, I would reject His doctrine, ignoring the fact that I was actually spiritually sick and I needed a doctor in. You see, even though I acted like I was fine and there was no heavy burden that anchored my mind, you see, Christ heard me those nights that I cried, would my life be important if I suddenly died? And in a gentle voice, He replied, my son, your life is important because you're already mine. I said, your life is important because you're already mine. You see, I knew you even before you were born because I have been God and I've been so since before the dawn of time. You see, I used to do a dangerous dance with a temptation to sin, feeling powerless against my own fleshly desires. So many times I would give in. Yet once again, where I was weak, His strength stepped in. You see, He truly was a strong tower, the only one I could abide in. And then I remember the truth He had always told me, that He is God and He's waiting for me to find Him. I said, He is God and He's waiting for me to find Him. And though I wanted to remember this truth, there were so many evil thoughts at the same time. You see, it was that my spirit wanted to act the Christian, but my lips would say different lines. It was like I was losing control. To the enemy, I was a puppet on the stage. Yes, he would pull the strings and I would turn the page deeper and deeper into the chapters of sin, by whom deception was the author and guilt was his kin. But He never did take me to the last chapter, because He knew who would win. You see, the Lord's strength was an absolute calm to my ferocious storm, showing me that He is God and of Him there is no clone. Yes, once again, He is God and He is God alone. And throughout this time of test, I realized I'd accepted the enemy as an unfriendly guest. He made my head swell and put pride on my chest. The same lips I used to praise His name were the same ones that my gifts to my own glory I would claim. And He pulled me to remember that it's only by His death that I've been saved, and only by His grace that the jaws of death have been tamed, and He has returned the humility that has long since stayed. You see, it's only because He is God that we are fearfully and wonderfully made. I said it's only because He is God that we are fearfully and wonderfully made. You see, He accepts us when nothing is all we have to give. But I realize now it's only by the deep blood red that we live, and as to one who can make us better, there is only one. You see, if we accept the name, my people, we are more than conquerors, we have already won. I said we are more than conquerors, we have already won. I guess what I'm trying to say is that He is God even through your deepest darkness and disasters. But He wants you to drop your worldly chains and your sinful desires, for as I said before, who can serve two masters? And a lot of the time we shut down when we need to restart. But I tell you, there's never been a time like now to love God with your whole heart. There's never been a time like now to love God with your whole heart. And though you may not have sang this song in a long time, I believe He will retune your heart until you are fine. So please, my people, forget your sins, for the price has been paid for that crime. You see, He has never left you, not even for an hour. For it was the times that you were furthest that He stretched forth His hand to show you His power. And there's only one light that will lead us home. And my people, He is God and He is God alone.